All right, in this video, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Is merchant cash advance business a real business? Is it a good business model? Is it a hype? Is it a scam? So many people ask questions like that online and through my YouTube channel. So I wanted to address that. In my earlier videos, I talk about the business model of merchant cash advance, how to generate leads, but I noticed that we haven't really identified what kind of a business opportunity is merchant cash advance, or is it really a business opportunity? Many people are rightfully so skeptical about many things right now that they see online, because people are trying to sell them things, and in order for them to sell certain things, they have to paint it in certain colors so it grabs their attention. So merchant cash advance might be one of those things for you, and maybe you're doing your due diligence. So if that's where you are, I just wanted to talk about the business opportunity itself. So let's in more general sense, let's identify what makes a business great business. Because when you're considering to start a business, you want a couple of things to work to your benefit, right? You can easily make a decision to start a brick and mortar business, but it's not so easily done because it requires a lot of upfront capital. If you're starting a franchise concept, because they're selling you the idea that it's a proven concept that you'll make money, and you're using their brand, again, there's a lot of upfront investment is required before you make any money. With merchant cash advance, it is a little different. But what is merchant cash advance? So merchant cash advance is a type of alternative lending. You're pretty much providing money to small businesses who otherwise cannot get a loan through their bank, through traditional bank. The reason they cannot get a loan is not always their situation is so dire, they're just grabbing whatever they have before they take their last breath. It also has to do with the banking regulations and what has changed since 2018 recession. Banks are super strict about their qualifications, so even the most qualified businesses might not be able to get a loan, or even if they get it, it might be taking forever for them. That by the time they get it, it's almost useless. So merchant cash advance is not an illegal product. It's not a scam, and it's not a multi-level marketing scheme as well. With merchant cash advance, you're not selling things to your family, your brother and sister, your friends. You don't need to keep stock of inventory, buy products and put them in your garage or anything like that. It is truly a service that you provide to small businesses who are the right fit for those. Can someone take a merchant cash advance business and make it totally illegal, use it for wrong purposes? Absolutely, just like anything else. If you lie to the business owners about what they can qualify, the payback terms, and the process, you're just pretty much scamming those people, right? But the business itself is, it's a great opportunity overall. And of course, the first reason is that there's very low upfront investment, almost none. And you don't need a certification or licensing. If you know about financial services industry, most of the products that you want to sell requires first for you to go through a licensing period and background check and all that stuff. This position doesn't require that. The other great benefit is that it can be started and run part-time or full-time. And the other thing is a very high commission structure, commission percentages. So even a couple of deals a month would be enough usually for you to cover your existing salary and make more than that. So it's pretty easy to ramp up. Another major benefit is the sales cycle. So if you've been selling mortgages, for example, the sales cycle is really demotivating, and you can put a lot of work forward and get nothing in return. So let me adjust my camera. It looks like I am a little blurry. So in this case, this is not what happens. The sales cycle is pretty short, and you can easily ramp up your business to $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month within a matter of 30 to 90 days. But one caveat is that there's a lot of misinformation out there. There are not many sources that you can get objective information. So usually the information you get are from people who are in the merchant cash advance business themselves, and they want you to work for them. So the deals you submit needs to go through them and all that stuff. So they're painting this perfect picture. I'm here to tell you no business is perfect, right? But when you're weighing options, those are the things that I personally look at. How much upfront investment I need to make, Do I need to commit 60, 70 hours a week on the get-go for at least a couple of years? What does the compensation structure look like? How do I really make my money on this? Do I need to sell things to my family, my friends, and all that embarrassing stuff? And what is the future of the industry? Is this product really in demand? Are people really searching and wanting this product? How easy is the sales cycle, right? So those are the things that's important to consider when you are considering to start a business. Merchant cash advance can be done and started in different ways. One is you can become a broker, which 99% of the industry, the people who own their business are brokers, which means that they're not really funding their own money to offer money to the businesses. They're working with a direct lender, just like a mortgage broker, right? They're kind of shopping around on behalf of the client, trying to get the best rate for the best money and offer that to the client and make a commission in between. There are those who work in an affiliate environment. So these are not necessarily ISOs, individual sales organizations, but they are responsible from finding potential leads, merchant cash advance leads, and sending it to the lender. And lender is responsible from dealing with the lead, selling it, closing it, qualifying it, funding it. And if that deal is funded, you get a percentage of that deal. So affiliate program does not make you as much money as an ISO would make. As an ISO, your job is to qualify the lead, close the lead, be the middle person between the lender and the client, take care of the paperwork. When the deal gets funded, you really get a good chunk of the commissions. So it can range from $2,000 to $5,000, $6,000 per lead. So it's really you're handsomely awarded. My preference would be that you start as an ISO, not as an affiliate. But if you're an affiliate, because you don't have time, maybe you have a job and this is going to be transitional, one mistake you can make is not know about the product that you're selling. A business has a tendency to pay you for the value you put into the business. So if you see this as a hobby on the side and do not really want to know a lot about it, guess what? You're not going to get paid a lot about it, okay? But if you commit to running this and you want to be the person who's knowledgeable about the product, the sales process, what it is that you're truly offering to your customers, then it has a tendency to pay you a lot of money. And you'd be surprised how fast you can build it and scale it. Does this work for every person? Just like anything else, it does not, right? You got to put your time into it. You got to commit to it. Commitment doesn't mean that you quit your job and burn your bridges and start this immediately, right? I'm not talking about that kind of commitment. Another reason that this is a unique opportunity is that you can start this part-time. So you might have your obligations right now in your life, whether it's another business or a job. You can do that and build this on the side, knowing that you're taking this seriously enough, right? You're committing to make this work. You're committing to get your information from the right sources. You're committing to take action and actually talk to business owners to make this happen. That's where some people actually do fail, because they think that business is going to run itself. You might have the best opportunity in front of you, but if you do not take advantage of that, that opportunity is best for some other person who will take advantage of that. So this is a relatively easy business once you get it up and running, but you have to start with a strong foundation. That doesn't mean you need to spend thousands of dollars to build your online presence or build your website or anything like that, but it means that understand the deal flow, what the business is about, what are the best ways to close clients, what the client really wants, how to position this, because there's a massive demand for merchant cash advance, and this is an unmet demand, because there are two types of demand, right? There's demand for a product, but the market is totally saturated. There are more players in the market than the demand. And the second one is there is demand, but there's not enough players in the market. So this is the second one with merchant cash advance. Although many people are starting, they don't have any foundation. They just think that business is going to bring money to them. But those who take this seriously, it's fairly easy to make money with merchant cash advance. So that's why I wanted to, as I mentioned in the beginning, I wanted to kind of talk about the elephant in the room before we go into other areas. And if you follow me, you probably have seen very detailed videos of me about lead generation, closing sales, how to scale your business, because I'm the owner of a marketing agency that does marketing for merchant cash advance businesses. But if you're watching this, you're more likely not in the place of hiring an agency and have them do marketing for you, because you might not have enough budget. And us, even if we generate leads for you, you're not going to be able to close them properly because you don't have a sales system, right? That's why I wanted to create this video for those of you who are either looking for an opportunity, a business opportunity where they can work from home, or an opportunity where they can leverage their time much better, or a business opportunity that you don't have to invest a lot of capital in, and you came across merchant cash advance or alternative lending, and you're trying to weigh your options to see if this is a real deal or this is not a real deal. So that was my intention with this video. I hope that this answers some of the questions for those of you out there. If you haven't done so, click on the subscribe button on YouTube so you can be notified when new videos of me comes up. The other free resource that I have is, you're going to see a link at the bottom of this video for a 1-hour training on the opportunity on merchant cash advance, the pitfalls, the mistakes people make, and the recipe for success. So I suggest that you check out that link. It's called Merchant Cash Advance Success Blueprint, or drop a comment below and check that out. It's going to provide you a lot of information about this industry. It's going to shave, you know, a lot of time from your research that you're doing online right now. Yeah, so those are the resources. Don't forget to subscribe and check out the link below. And if you have any questions or comments, get in touch. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.